What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 10 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 10 picks right like me, win more bets, or receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $600 just yesterday, and another member who won $500 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. So we are going to start off with MLB, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick is none other than Aaron Judge, 8.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now we look at Aaron Judge, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, they do face off against Boston, which should be a tougher matchup for him, and his average over the last 5 is also 5.6. So we aren't expecting a very high usage rate from Aaron Judge in this matchup, and with the matchup that he is facing off against, we do like the under for it. So this one's kind of a no-brainer, guys. All signs really do point towards him going on the under, and that's why we are sticking to it. So Aaron Judge, 8.5 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Bryce Harper, 8 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more. Now we look at Bryce Harper, we've actually seen him be able to go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, they do face off against ATL, which they most recently played, and his average over the last 5 is 12.4, which is significantly over this line. Now, first talking about that, what I do like about this is that Bryce Harper in the most recent game, yes, he did only get 4, but the game before that, he was able to get 27 as his hitter fantasy score. So that's really good to see. Obviously, last game he didn't do so well, but I think he will be able to bounce back in this matchup, and he does have a pretty high usage rate in this matchup. So because of that, guys, we think he will get it done in this 3rd game, and I think, you know, that is definitely a sign of great things to come for Bryce Harper. So Bryce Harper, 8 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about Matt Olson, 8.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one also is for more. Now we look at Olson, we've actually seen him be able to go on the over in all 5 games, so he's been on a little bit of a hot streak here. They do face off against Philly, which he was able to go over in both back-to-back games in his most recent on September 12th. So there is some really good signs there for Olson to be able to go on the over. His average over the last 5 is 18.4, which is more than double his line at 8.5. So we think he will be able to get it done. The hot streak should be able to continue on into this next matchup, no doubt about it. And I think with the matchup against Philly, he has shown time and time again, especially over the last 2 games, he can go over this line very easily, so he should have no problem there. So Matt Olson, 8.5 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Marcus Semien, and this one is none other than 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one also is for more. Now we look at Marcus, we've actually seen him be able to go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. His average over the last 5 as well is 19.6, which is more than double. And in the most recent game, although he did miss it, he was only missed it by 0.5. So he does get very close to this line, which I really do like to see here. I think he has the capability to definitely do it again against Toronto. Obviously, first matchup against Toronto, he did only get 7, so he did miss out by 0.5. But in this next matchup, I think he should be able to get it done, no doubt about it. Now when it comes to Semien as well, he just has been playing great all season, but I think over the last 5 it definitely does show he can definitely keep this hot streak going. A lot of the bookies think so as well, and that's why we are sticking to what the bookies are saying as well. So Marcus Semien, 7.5 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Cody Bellinger, 9 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for less. Now we look at Bellinger, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 matchups, which is interesting. On top of this, his average over the last 5 is 7.8, which is below the line, and they face off against Colorado, which they most recently played, and he did only get 7. So all signs really do point towards him going on the under. He has been on a little bit of a cold streak over the last 5, and I think it will probably happen in this next matchup. When it comes to the way Bellinger is also playing, we think his usage rate may be a bit lower in this matchup. You know, obviously, guys, we are at that part of the season, more than halfway, but, you know, when it comes to Bellinger's actual usage rate, it may be dipped, and, you know, when it comes to that could have an effect on his hitter fantasy score. So seeing all those signs point towards the under, we are sticking to it. So Cody Bellinger, 9.5 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now, heading into the pitcher strikeouts, guys, we also have some pretty good picks here. First one is Max Fried and Zach Wheeler. This one is for 12.5 pitcher strikeouts combo, and this one is for more. So, guys, obviously, there is no last 5 you can really look at for a stat like this, but we are expecting a very, very high pitcher strikeout game between Philly and ATL. You know, the bookies also think so as well, which is great. It sees that we are matching with them when it comes to our calculations, but 12.5 pitcher strikeout combo shouldn't be too much for these two great pitchers. Next, we also have this one, which is Max Scherzer and Hyun-Jin Ryu. We are expecting a less for this one as well. You know, when it comes to this one, we are expecting the Toronto and Tex game to be a little bit more slow pace. We may not see as many pitcher strikeouts as we are expecting, and that's why we do like the under for it. And also the bookies are aligning with what we are suggesting as well. So definitely keep an eye out for this pick as well, because guys, like I said, the lines always change, you know, when it comes close to game time. Now, getting to the next pick, we're also going to be talking about Mookie Betts, 9 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more. Now, when it comes to Mookie, he has gone on over only 2 out of the last 5 games, and his average over the last 5, but however, is 9.8. So although he's only been over 2 out of the last 5, we think he will be able to get it done, because guys, it's all about matchups, and they face off against SD. Now, they most recently just did play SD, and he was able to get 27 as his hitter fantasy score. So that is super interesting there, guys. I think he should have no problem getting it done once again. And, you know, when it comes to the way he has been playing, coming off that great game against SD, he should be able to do it again, no doubt about it. So Mookie Betts, 9 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is an absolute steal. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.